Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the point guard. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now Love. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Sexton kicks to Love. The 17-footer goes down.
And I think this is what makes Kevin Love such a tough matchup. His ability to score from anywhere on the floor.
Sexton against LaVine. It's good on the putback.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
LaVine passes to White. Shoots over Garland. Carter kicks to LaVine. And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a 2nd-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Now here's White. Kick out to LaVine. And stolen by Sexton. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland, no good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Love kicks to Garland. Back to Love. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter. Now here's White. Carter outside. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Markkanen. Bulls moving the ball around. LaVine wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
LaVine against Sexton. And LaVine throws it down.
This guy has got an insane vertical. LaVine, no doubt.
To the right side. Love dishes to Garland. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Carter right side. The pass to White. Kick out to LaVine. The 15-footer. Back to White. Launches a 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. White's got 5.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out left to the wing. And here's Love for three. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Levine can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Sexton. Here's Thompson. Back to Sexton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Chicago trailing here. And stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball. Pass to Porter. Sexton on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Sexton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Satoransky gets the bucket. Cleveland leading by 3.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Garland, the pass to Thompson. It's deflected. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and Nance slams it in.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Porter, stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Porter's running, it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Osman, the pass to Garland. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Porter. Over in the corner, Osman. Feeds it to Drummond. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. Love dishes to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Drummond's got 6.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. 4-point game. And another turnover here by Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Porter's checked in for Valentine, and Levine subbed in for Harrison. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Garland. The second effort. In deep, Drummond drops it in. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And the deficit would be bigger if they hadn't been doing such a great job crashing the offensive glass this quarter.
Here's Levine. Porter finds Carter. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Love deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Drummond. Outside, Porter. Love inside. Carter on him. Love can't hit. White with it. He's got 5. Carter at the elbow. Outside, Levine. And White kicks to Levine. They could use a bucket. And Levine with the slam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 14 points and 2. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from White. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Garland with it. White's there. And it's Drummond missing. And Chicago shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Markkanen passes to Levine. For the lead. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. 16 points for Colin Sexton.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Well, wide open look for Love. No good on the triple.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. Garland, the pass to Sexton. Right wing. And here's Love from the arc. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to White. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Sexton against Levine. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Pass to Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Nice shot by Thompson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Here's Cornette. The shot from the low post is good. Cornette's got 5 now.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Ripped away. Now Valentine. Over Sexton. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Sexton dishes to Thompson. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Porter passes to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Sexton. Good defensive work there by Young.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Cornette kicks to Young. Now here's Valentine. Guarded by Porter. Valentine passes to Harrison. Releases. Fires from 18. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Harrison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cornette kicks to Dunn. Nice D from Sexton. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Dunn right side. Here's Hutchison. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Dunn outside. Fires high post. Tries from 7. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Love inside. Satoransky covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Carter comes in for Young, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Satoransky, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Love.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Porter's checked in for Chicago. Bounce pass from Love. Drummond finds Love. He gets that one.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Markkanen against Love. And the pass to LaVine. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
LaVine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
And here is Garland. Over to the wing. And here's Love from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
LaVine for three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. LaVine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wow, you can see why this team is so excited about this young talent. LaVine from the parking lot.
LaVine against Sexton. And that one drops for him.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
Pass to Markkanen. Porter against Love. Porter passes to LaVine. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. White finds Markkanen. Clock is at 3. For 3, LaVine. Again, LaVine missing. Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games in the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
White dishes to Carter. Back to White. Makes it off the glass.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly as for White.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Unbothered by the pressure, Tristan Thompson delivers.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Here's LaVine. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Love in the post. Markkanen on him. And Thompson kicks to Garland. Sexton dishes to Garland. Misses from short range.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste, not at this point in the game.
Bean passes to White. Levine feeling it out a bit. Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
Here's Sexton. Money!
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Levine for three. Right between the eyes.
Timeout. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It's never easy to win on the road in the NBA, and by the look in the eyes, a look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Asman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Sexton. And his first shot of the game, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Gordon missing. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and a miss there on the triple.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac passes to Fultz. Back to Isaac. Magic moving the ball around. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Osman the pass to Garland. He dishes it to Love. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Drummond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now here's Fournier. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Fultz with the ball. Gordon controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Garland kicks to Love. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Fournier for 3. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
And the defense just allowing Gordon to get loose underneath the hoop. I mean, I don't know how you lose track of a guy like that.
To the left side wing. Here is Love. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Love. Drummond's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Isaac kicks to Augustine. Down low, Vucevic banked in off the glass.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Isaac with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Here's Vucevic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Windler. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Here is Ross, following the score by Cleveland. Now here is Augustine. Gordon, the pass to Isaac for three. Ross gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Inside, here's Drummond. Vucevic with the block.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Oh, Vucevic in position. Stolen by Garland. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the two guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the jam by Larry Nance.
I tell you what, Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Nance outside. Here's Garland. Back to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Shoots from the block. Thompson passes to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Passes it to Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ross has got 5 points so far. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here's Sexton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. At the top of the key, Thompson. Love the pass to Thompson. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fournier. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. And the rejection by Love. Fournier against Thompson. Bamba kicks to Fultz. And another shot. And it's laid in by Fournier. Fournier's got 7 points.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Left side, Love. Count it.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Fultz against Porter. Fultz dishes to Carter Williams. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Isaac's checked in.
Boom! At over 7 feet tall with bounce. Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
And Love gets it to go.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Now, here's Sexton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one drops for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Fultz, the pass to Bamba. And here's Fultz. Bamba kicks to Fournier. Releases from 15. Here's Bamba. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond. Fultz against Porter. That's in there. Love with the assist. Porter's got his second basket. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 1. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
It's Fournier on the wing. And the dunk by Bamba.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Here's Love. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And a close game so far through the first. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They didn't get more than a 1 possession. And that's going to do it for us here.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And here is Garland. After the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound, Drummond, Love outside. With the tip, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 10 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. The dish to Fournier. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Now Garland. The pass to Love. Feeds it to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Orlando with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pulls up on the wing. Fires it up. But he stays with it. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Kicks to Fultz. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Love. Fournier's shot is off.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Augustine. Outside for Carter Williams. Back to Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
The feed now to Ross. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for Terrence Ross.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Porter kicks to Garland. Windler, the pass to Garland. Dishes to Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter, and the basket is good. Gordon's got 10 points.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Garland with it. Porter in the corner. Out to Nance. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
You know, that's a main weapon in Augustine's offensive attack. I mean, he's very comfortable rising up from this area.
Porter outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Stolen by Thompson. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Vucevic with the block. They recover it. Cleveland moving it around. Love can't hit.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's tipped. And here we go. Pass to Windler. Wallace with it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Sexton. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Beyond the arc. But they recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Well, Orlando shooting here about 46% for the game. Fultz looking around. It's Fournier on the wing. Down low. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Fultz. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Gordon. And stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Another shot. In deep. Drummond drops it in.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Fournier. Vucevic finds Fultz. Out to the right wing. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now here's Gordon. Isaac right side. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Thompson sends it back. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. Deflects the pass. Isaac with the steal. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Outside, Sexton. Knocks it loose. Garland, the pass to Sexton. To the inside. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Vucevic is just a gamer, somebody who accepts the responsibility of coming up big when his team needs it.
And here's Love from the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Fournier. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Magic lead by 1.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
Now here's Love. Launches it. Rebounded by Vucevic.
I'm not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And Cleveland making a change here. Osman's checked in. Here's Fultz. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. The shot that time, not on target. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're leading by 1. 27 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And definitely, they got to get that defensive strategy in place. You have to play it smart. A stop probably wins the game for them, but they cannot afford a foul.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Sexton on the wing. Pass to Love. Out to the right wing. Here's Sexton. Back to Love. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. His first shot coming late. No good that time. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now, here's Markkanen. His three-pointers off the mark. A pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
It's Carter, high post. And then Carter with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
It's Fournier on the wing. It's stolen by Carter. Levine against Fournier. They get it back. Markkanen out to White. From past the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. White against Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Isaac. And White kicks to Levine. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Levine passes to White. A second chance effort. It's stolen by Fultz. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
White dishes to Markkanen. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
So fast on defense, too. Fultz, high activity. That's what enables him to come away with steals.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And it's Gordon penetrating. Tips it. And Isaac stays with it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
White bounce pass. Porter against Isaac. Porter passes to White. It's stolen by Fultz. Porter against Isaac. That one doesn't drop. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine against Gordon. Rebounded by Vucevic. Orlando leading by 6. Shot from 12. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Levine against Fournier, trying to get open as Carter. And the Bulls with another miss.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Young comes in for Markkanen. Here's White. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's blocked. They get it back. Young outside. Cornett kicks to Levine. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Here's Vucevic, defended by Young. Puts it up from 12, and it's Vucevic missing. Bulls trail by 8. Porter finds Levine, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Augustine. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the...
we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Thomas Satoransky. He's out there with Chris Dunn, and it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
Gordon's checked in for Augustine. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Ross with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Carter Williams. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Bamba's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by the Magic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Gordon the pass to Bamba. And that one drops for him. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Satoransky against Gordon. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. 6 to shoot. Here's Dunn. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba. He kicks it to Ross. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. 11-point game. Over Ennis. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Oh, that's a great question. With the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Satoransky. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Satoransky. He dishes it to Dunn. Shoots over Carter Williams. Dunn misses. The Magic have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5.
Oh, did you see that?
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The feed to Bamba. That one off the back iron and out. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Satoransky, that's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Satoransky's got 4 points this quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bamba with it. He has 6. And the 3 off target. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Gordon against Satoransky. Dunn passes to Cornette. That shot off.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Orlando was looking great right away. An exceptional game plan helped them open. And that does it for our
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Kept alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Isaac up again. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 14.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Levine with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Levine passes to White. Kick out to Levine. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped, and they get it back. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in. Levine's got 5 points so far.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, see, well, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a Splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
White down low, guarded by Fultz. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from White. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. So the wing on the left, Fultz kicks to Isaac. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Yes, that goes in. He's got 8.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Levine passes to Carter. Out to White. Levine against Fournier. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Back to Isaac. On the wing, Gordon. Fournier for 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Off target at the rim. It's stolen by Carter. White the pass to Porter. Good.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Magic leading by 10. Fultz looking around. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Yep, that one goes in there. Levine's got 7 points.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Here's Fultz. 10 points for him. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trail by 10. Outside, White. And the lead is down inside single digits. White's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the paint. Here's Isaac. Can't cash in from close range. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Levine for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Chicago has possession, trailing by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Steps back and fires. He can't get that one to fall.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Valentine, Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then there's Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Bulls trail by 12. Satoransky looking around. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. There's the lob to Carter. Ross with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And Chicago also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 14. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ross for 3. Back to Isaac. Augustine passes to Vucevic. The baseline J. Shot clock at 5. And it's in there. And the Magic lead by 16.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Here's Carter, and he converts the layup.
Oh, man, what a good job by Carter. I mean, he takes complete control of the paint and finishes the play strong.
Gordon against Markkanen to the inside. Vucevic. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Ross. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Gordon. Off the left rim and out. Bulls trail by 14. Pass to Harrison. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's good from Valentine. So for the Magic, Fournier's checked in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White for Satoransky. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. LaVine for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. To the middle. And stolen by White. In the corner, it's LaVine. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Basket counts.
Oh, LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Now here's Gordon. Now Vucevic to the left wing. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Fournier gets a wide open look and a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Magic lead by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Orlando.
Tonight they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Markelle Fultz.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Markkanen pulls it in. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. In the corner, it's Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Levine. Fires from deep. The Bulls keep it alive. That one, no good. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Outside Fournier. Over Levine. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one. downtown Cleveland. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Garland in at the point. Sexton finds Drummond. Doesn't go for him, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Levine for three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss, and it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers, and they pick up two. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
They get it again. Kick out to Levine. Passes it to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love deciding where to go with it. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the mark with the 15-footer.
I like seeing Love work that in-between area. He's got a great understanding of when it is that he's going to have the room to fire.
Outside, White. There's the lob to Carter. And it's White missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The shot's good.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Picked his pocket. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And here are the Bulls now, searching for their first points of the game. Here's Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Love the pass to Sexton. Pass to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Osman missing. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. A 12-point game. Markkanen kicks to White. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And here's Cleveland. A nice run, going 12 in a row. Garland, the pass to Windler. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Windler, the pass to Nance. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dunn. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Dunn is spectacular, seeking contact and getting it. He just absorbs the hit, yet still able to finish.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Nance down low. Young's there. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Satoransky looking around. Second chance shot. Back to Young. And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. No good on the last second attempt there. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit dip. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And you knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Valentine. He gets it in there. Valentine's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Thompson misses. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Young, and it's Kobe White in for Dunn. Here's Sexton, and he drops it in from the low post. Sexton's got 6.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
Out left to the wing. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
LaVine against Porter. LaVine kicks to Valentine. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Valentine's got 6 here in this quarter. Cleveland leading by 11. And it's Sexton penetrating. And Sexton slams it in.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
And it's Carter missing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by LaVine. Outside, White. The dish to Carter, and he gets it to go. Carter's got his first 2 points.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Drummond passes to Love. Takes the 13-footer. Chalk up 2 there. Love's got 8 points.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Drummond working against Carter. Valentine kicks to Levine, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Outside, Porter. And here's Love from the arc. That shot off the mark. So the Bulls will take it the other way. 1:09 left in the first half. In the corner, it's Levine. Again, Levine missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Levine, the bounce pass. Carter, the pass to Levine. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Cleveland moving it around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bulls trail by 10. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen. Garland with it. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Levine kicks to Satoransky. Levine can't hit. The wide open look here for Garland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Cleveland came ready to play. They ended up scoring 14 unanswered points. Really. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Collin Sexton.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. And here's Love from the arc. Levine with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Down by 12. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Levine launches it from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Love can't hit. Bulls trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. Garland dishes to Drummond. And Garland has it in the corner. They grab their own miss, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And stolen by Love. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Harrison. And again, no good by Chicago.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
To the right side. Here's Harrison. Over Sexton. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Porter. And the Bulls with another miss.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Dunn passes to Cornette. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Garland kicks to Sexton. Pass to Windler. Thompson right side. Cleveland moving it around. That's a 2 from Sexton. Gets a hand on it, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 5.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young passes to Harrison. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Young's shot is good. Young's got his first bucket in this one. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the wing right side. Here's Windler. Guarded by Porter. Windler, the pass to Nance. Harrison kicks to Dunn. The pass to Harrison. For the 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lobbed up there for Thompson. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one.
And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Here's Levine. Another shot. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And stolen by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that's going to be a travel. Porter's checked in for Garland. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Here's Satoransky. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Free throw good, Satoransky.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now here's Porter. Love outside for three. The kick out to Porter. Over to the left wing. Cleveland gets it back. Drummond. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Love.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Levine with it, now guarded by Porter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Porter finds Drummond. Here's Osman. Porter passes to Drummond. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here is Satoransky. Unloads from 13. And that's collected by Love. To the wing on the left. Back to Drummond. Love kicks to Osman. From deep. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. For three, Love. Offensive rebound. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Left side, Markkanen. Back to Satoransky. Passes to Levine. Back to Satoransky. Puts up a 3. Levine can't hit. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Back to Osman. Kicks it to Porter. And here's Love from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in. Back to Markkanen. For three, Levine. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Andre Drummond.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Love the pass to Drummond. Back to Love. Here's Drummond. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact
of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Hutchison. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Trying to get open as Carter. Markkanen, good.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Vucevic, the teardrop falls in.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Garland with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And Drummond throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Over Fultz. Osman, the pass to Garland. Back to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Love. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the 3? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love, give me a little mid-range, sir.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Over Drummond, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Garland. And here's the break. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. 16 feet away. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And there it is for him. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Over Sexton. No good off the back of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And Sexton slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Garland with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Now, here's Garland. Passes it to Love. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. Garland dishes to Love. The Magic trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Ross. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. and they're able to recover. Nance passes to Garland.
You know what you love about Darius.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Will it go? And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Augustine. Here's Thompson. Pass to Windler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 9 points. Takes a shot at the elbow. Augustine, that's good.
I'll tell you, DJ Augustine, he will not disappoint if you give him the mid-range. Nicely done.
Garland dishes to Thompson. Now the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Porter in the corner. Pass to Garland. 4 on the clock. Back to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And Porter drops them both. Here's Carter Williams. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
The ability to get steals at the power forward position. Larry Nance, yes, I can do that.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Inside, it's stolen by Nance. Outside, Porter. Thompson passes to Nance. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first points of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Windler, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Windler's got 4 points this quarter. The Magic trail by 19. Ross on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Nance. Lays it up off the glass.
Larry Nance, unafraid of a level of physicality. You love the confidence this guy is playing with.
Ross on the wing. Carter Williams against Sexton. Here's Ross. And it's blocked.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Here's Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porter's got 6.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Ennis taking his time here. Back to Gordon. Can they get it? Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And stolen by Sexton. Shoots over Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Left side, Gordon. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Porter's got 8 points.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Sexton against Fultz. And just miss after miss right now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Love throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside, Sexton from downtown. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Gordon goes in. Bucket is good. He's got 6.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Sexton against Fultz. And he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot from free throw range. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Porter passes to Drummond. Over to the left wing. Love dishes to Drummond. Great D that time from Vucevic. Good if it goes. Unable to get that one. And through the first half, a pretty... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the... And...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markel Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
Garland, the pass to Love. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Love. And Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now, here's Garland. Carter-Williams covering. Garland with the bucket.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out of pick and roll.
Here's Carter-Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bamba passes to Vucevic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Ennis, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Cleveland moving it around. It's good. Nance has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Carter-Williams, guarded closely. And it's Vucevic missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Back to Nance. Dishes to Garland. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ross kicks to Ennis. He feeds it to Vucevic. Can they get it? Jump shot is good that time. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, anytime someone can knock down mid-range J's, it opens up the floor. Nikola Vucevic doing just that.
Here's Windler. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Carter-Williams. High post Vucevic. Nance on him. Deep 2 from Ross. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So for the Magic, Kem Birch comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter-Williams. And Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. The drive by Nance. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Wasted no time on that one. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
On the wing, Nance. Ross against Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 10.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Birch, covered by Nance. Here's Vucevic. Oh,
young fella. That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. And Love throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
That's good from Fultz on the assist from Fournier. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers having no problems at all. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Porter, Zizic out there with Bell. Then it's Exum, and it's Dellavedova in at the one spot. And Exum with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Bell, the feed to Exum. Pass to Dellavedova. Here's Zizic. Porter in the corner. Offensive rebound. The pass to Dellavedova. Exum kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Zizic. 2 points. That one goes. Zizic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. Now here is Augustine. Defended by Dellavedova.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Here's Bell. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his first basket of the night.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. No good from Bell. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac comes out of Florida State back in 2017. 6th overall pick. Obviously, with that high a pick, you think, oh, he's come out of his career a little bit slow. But this team believes in his upside and is committed to building with him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's Bell. Here's Garland. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Love looking around. Goes up on the high post. Goes back up. And Bell kicks to Love. Windler the pass to Bell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
And with Isaac, there is a lot to like. He could be a huge two-way forward
for this team.
Right, Greg. A modern NBA big has got to develop a consistent perimeter game, which Isaac is working on. This guy's a big-time finisher right now. So with that frame and that age, this guy's upside absolutely tremendous.
And now Orlando on the break. Isaac outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
Ken Birch is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the more valuable highlights of the game was the great night it turned out to be for Darius Garland.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
James Ennis, he'll check in for the Magic. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dellavedova, that's good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Exum passes to Zizic. Here's a 1-2. Down low. Birch kicks to Ennis. Over Bell. Pass to Aminu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That free throw good from Aminu. 2 free throws for Aminu. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They have a 19-point lead. And here's Love for 3. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Birch the pass to Ennis. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was The Chicago River winding its way through the heart. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward spot. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3, and it's White in at the point guard position. Now here's Fultz. Here's Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Outside, Levine. Right side, Porter. Outside, White. Uncovered. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Here's Fultz. The Bulls getting the bucket. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Levine finds Markkanen. White against Fultz. That one a little long. Stolen by Markkanen. Carter, the pass to Levine. Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Count it. 6 points for Markelle Fultz. The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And there you see it right there on display. The quick feet, the long strides of Levine helps him in a lot of ways.
Lets a floater go. That shot no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's White. Drills the three-pointer. White's got 5. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Now here is Carter. Markkanen in the corner. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fultz, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
White the pass to Markkanen. Dishes it to Carter. Yep, that one goes. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Isaac finds Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Markkanen pulls it in. Levine for three. The shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Satoranski there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And they'll keep possession. Here's Ross. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 3-on-3. Pass to Hutchison. Pass to Cornette. Young outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And when Young comes at the rim like he did there, you know he's looking to turn it over.
Down low, here's Ennis. He can't get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. The Bulls leading by 5. Satoranski, the pass to Dunn. He kicks it to Young. Satoranski with it. Ennis on the double team, and it's denied. Inside, intercepted. Down against Carter Williams. And there's the pass to Hutchison. Back to Dunn. Over to the wing. Shoots a 3. It gets rebounded by Ennis. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Bamba. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Ennis. Dunn with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoranski. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Now, here's Dunn. No points in the game yet for him. From 11 feet away, misses off the left iron. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. No good from Ross. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
And it's the Magic with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And he makes that one.
Yeah, you know, that's a main weapon in Augustine's offensive attack. I mean, he's very comfortable rising up from this area.
Dunn left side. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Harrison. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Harrison's got his first 2 points of the night.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Here's Augustine. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Dunn kicks to Harrison. Launches it. And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Gordon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
The first one falls, so Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's White missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
White looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. For 3, Fournier. Not going to go that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the... And...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Orlando leading. To the inside, Vucevic, sweet little floater. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Here's Fournier. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. The dish to Carter. Outside, Markkanen. Levine for 3, just 5 on the clock. Again, Levine missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league, he's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And here's Fultz. He's got 6. And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, White. Out to Carter. On the wing, Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Chicago leading. Levine passes to Cornett. Back to Levine. Pass to Hutchison. Three-pointer. Here's Cornett. Levine for 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Feeds to Young. Augustine with the steal. .121 left here in the third quarter. Here's Bamba, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Chicago called for the foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
So for the Bulls, Harrison's checked in for Luke Cornett, and Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. And a change for the Magic. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. Here's Satoransky. Can't get it to fall. Magic leading by 3. Stolen away. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A putback, it's good on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Carter Williams against Dunn. Here's Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Hutchison. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. That one goes. Count it. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Carter Williams against Satoransky. That one goes in. Bamba's got 8 points.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Magic lead by 1. And we're coming. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Fournier. Porter is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Valentine. And it's Harrison in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Valentine with it, defended now by Fournier. Valentine passes to Carter. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And good that time. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Harrison, and it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gordon's checked in. Fultz, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
With the putback, and Isaac stays with it.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
White finds Carter, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Back to Fultz. Makes it off the glass.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
To the left wing. Gordon against Markkanen. Here's White. And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. He's going up with his shot. He plays through that contact nicely.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Outside, Markkanen. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Markkanen. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's White missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And White kicks to Levine. The tray buries the long-range jumper. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Fultz looking around. Passes to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 2.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's White.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now, always doing his best to get right into the grill of whoever he's guarding. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with him. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Fultz. White with the defensive effort. The Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the paint. And Carter with the basket on the assist by White. Carter's got 8 points in the quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back Back and forth we go.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. White dishes to Carter. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Fournier gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Man, I got to give major props to the confidence of Fournier. This guy never backs down, wants the big shot.
Carries it from three-point range.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Fournier for 3. No good on that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure